This is the very start of our factoring unit, and this is really an important topic. Um, and I'm going to go through this step by step, and you can remove common factors. What I want you to remember is this: when we distribute, if we have something like 3 times a plus 4, we distribute and we get 3a plus 12. Well, what you'll notice is this is one group, and this is another group. Um, and you can see, well, one term, another term, and you can see they both have something in common. They both have 3 in common. And so if I went backwards and I said, all right, what do they have in common? What common factor do they have? The answer is 3. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to do the reverse operation. And because I'm removing the 3, I'm going to divide both sides by 3. How many times does 3 go into 3a? The answer is a times. How many times does 3 go into 12? And the answer here is 4. I'm going to show you this in another way. 3a plus 12. What you can do is you can say, all right, what are my factors of 3a? It's 3 and a. And 12 is really 3 times 4. So now what I do is I say, all right, what am I going to remove? I'm going to remove my 3. I'm going to take that out. What do I have remaining? I have really 3a over 3, which gives me a plus, let me make that look like an, oh, goodness me, I hate when I do this. Let me make that look like an a, plus 12 over 3, which is really 4. And so your answer is 3 times a plus 4. All right, I'm going to try to do another one where it doesn't look so drastic. Let's say I had 6a minus 18. Well, here I can see that 6 and 8, I say, well, what does 6 and 18 have in common? What's their greatest factor? And 6's. So then, how many times does 6 go into 6a? A times. How many times does 6 go into 18? 3 times. You have to keep that negative sign, and that's it. That's your answer. It is always possible to have something a little bit different. Let's say I had 10b plus 15c. Well, here, neither 10 doesn't go into 15 and 15 doesn't go into 10, but 5 goes into both. So I'm going to divide both by 5. So how many times 5 go into 10? The answer is 2. So 5 goes into 10b 2b times. I get 2b here. 5 goes into 15, 3. So 5 goes into 15c. 3c times, and it's addition. So that's my answer. All right, I'm going to erase this for a second. I'm going to show you something else that can happen. It is possible that we're not going to be removing, well, you'll see in a second. What if I had something like this? 3x squared plus 4x. Well, you can see 3 and 4 don't have a common factor, but x and x squared do. And that common factor is x. So I say, what goes into, how many times does x go into x squared? Now remember, x squared really means x times x, and x just really means x. So if I divide them, you're really subtracting their exponents. So I'm left with 3x, and x over x is just 1. But it's going to be 1 times 4, so I got 3x plus 4. All right. I'm going to do one last one. This is going to be a mixed bag of tricks here. I'm going to do this right back in black, just so you guys see how serious I am about this one. Very serious. What if we had 36 a cubed b squared c cubed minus 24 a squared b cubed c cubed plus 18 a b squared c squared. All right, now I have three groups. 1, 2, 3. See how serious I am? First thing we need to do is find a common factor for 36, 24, and 18. And I know that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, 36. 24 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. And 18 is 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. So I actually like working backwards. 24 and 36 can't work. This doesn't have an 18, so that can't work. Nor did I have a 12. This is 9, 9, and 8. They don't work. But look at this. Ooh! So I'm gonna be able to remove 6 from all of them. But then look, I have a cubed, a squared, and a. So the greatest I can take out is just a. I have b squared, b cubed, and b squared, so I can remove b squared from all rather. Then I have c cubed, and c squared, so I can remove c squared from that. Eee, it's gonna be close. So now I say, here's where the division part comes in. 36 divided by 6 leaves me with 6. A cubed divided by a to the first leaves me with a squared. B squared divided by b squared is 1, so I don't actually have to write it. C cubed divided by c squared leaves me with just c. Minus 24 divided by 6 is 4. A squared divided by a is a. B cubed divided by b squared is b. C cubed divided by c squared is c. Yikes, I'm running out of room. Plus 18, get my plus from here. 18 divided by 6 is 3. A divided by a is a. Oh, perfect. Oh, this works out very nice. A divided by a is 1. B squared divided by b squared is 1. And c squared divided by c squared is 1. So that's my answer. It's 6ab squared c squared times the quantity of 6a squared c minus 4abc plus 3. I started with 3 terms. I end with, well, this times 3 terms. There is one last thing I want to show you. If I had 2ab minus 4a squared b, my common factor is going to be 2ab. But because 2ab goes in 2ab one time, you still have to write that 1 minus, and that'll just be 2a. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this one.